How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We just had a quick crypto dump. I want to walk you through what just happened. We'll also be going through some other news. Apparently, Trump and the Trump administration is going to announce the biggest announcement medically in the history of the US tomorrow. So that will be interesting. We also are hearing rumors from a handful of different big Twitter accounts saying that there's massive news that will be announced Bitcoin related this Tuesday, and if what they're saying is right, what the accounts are saying, this could be really good for Bitcoin. We also have concrete news too. A couple big companies now accepting crypto payments. I'm talking like some of the biggest in the world. So we'll be going through that. We'll keep this video short, but we'll cover all the important stuff you need to know. If you like that, if you like it being relatively short and to the point, let me know down below in the comment section, or just hit the like button for me. I appreciate that. Also hit subscribe so you can see future videos just like this. If you want to trade crypto, check out the link to BYDeFi underneath the video. You can start trading in just a few minutes with leverage, and you can also get a deposit bonus when you sign up and deposit right now. We also run constant campaigns to get you more money, but these are pretty nice when we see liquidation events like this happen, because oftentimes we do see a pretty strong bounce afterwards. I mean, the last time that we went down to this level, within a few days, we were up at $118,000. So if you want to check this out, again, links underneath the video. Also, there's a link to the Telegram there too. We have a really good community there. We have 1,700 people. Then if you're a big trader, you can actually follow the pinned message to get in the whale chat. We have about 20 people in there right now. It's been very lively. I haven't been able to check in too much today, but I saw like 50 or 60 messages in the last few hours. So let's take a look at the market right now. We just had a lot of liquidations in the last hour. We have $305 million worth of longs liquidated. The majority of that is Ethereum, then Bitcoin, others, Dogecoin, Solana, XRP. So most of it happening on Ethereum. That's been the case for like a couple months now. Ever since Ethereum started to outperform, it seems like it's liquidating the most traders. It's interesting to see that. We have Bitcoin down at 114,400. Alts also falling down. Ethereum went down to 4,340. We have a lot of support right around 4,200. A little bit over 4,200. So even if we fall down a little bit more, this might not be the worst time to put in a trade at 4,250-ish. And then obviously we have that strong support at about 4,000 as well. Solana also getting hit down to 233, pretty much everything down 3 to 5 to 10%. We also have some news, some good news, right? I actually covered some good news this morning in my video, but right now a lot of people are hinting at the US policy announcing something massive this Tuesday. We have I'm blanking on his name, one of the big names in crypto here who works with a lot of the states, saying that there's massive news that will be coming on the strategic US Bitcoin reserve on Tuesday. Now, I'm not sure what this means, because this guy does like to hype up news. I feel bad that I'm forgetting his name because I've covered it so many times in the past. But he announced that there's going to be an announcement on Tuesday. So it could just be that there's some new state, right? Instead of a U.S. strategic reserve, he works mostly with the state. So maybe he's just going to announce that there's some new state that's putting together a bill to create a strategic reserve or something like that. I feel like that would be a bit of a letdown. What I really want to see is something nationally, right? Of course, we do have a strategic reserve, but I'd like to see more information on acquiring more Bitcoin, and a plan actually get set in place. Because right now, they've changed a lot since Trump came in office, but there hasn't been any plan that's been laid out on how to acquire more Bitcoin besides just confiscation at this point. They said that they would acquire it through budget neutral ways, but they haven't really gone into that. Of course, they have time, but we're 8 months into a 4-year presidency, so hopefully they get on it soon. Trump says tomorrow will be the biggest announcement medically in the history of the U.S. If you go down here, CNBC, apparently Trump administration reportedly going to talk about a link between autism and Tylenol use in pregnancy. Tylenol is really I'd say, really popular as a pain reliever. My parents take it almost every night, Tylenol PM. So yeah, that would be wild if there's anything here. Maybe it's a conspiracy, maybe not. I guess I haven't done any research into it, but that's pretty wild. That's wild news if that's what they're coming out with tomorrow. I'm sure that will be controversial. Toyota, BYD, and Yamaha now accept crypto payments in Bolivia using USDT. This is confirmed by the Tether CEO. Obviously, these are three of the biggest OEMs in the world, three of the biggest car manufacturers, and Yamaha, I guess, just like vehicle manufacturer in the world. So really interesting stuff. It would be cool if some of the US-based car companies start accepting crypto and Tether and that kind of thing. Of course, there are various ways that you can do it through like credit cards and different crypto companies. So you can probably use Tether here, some way, right? But as time goes on, I think it'll be more and more accepted. And the U.S. government really likes Tether, really likes USDC because they're some of the biggest buyers of treasuries. So Tether just announced that they are going to create this like U.S. compliant cryptocurrency or stablecoin. Would not be surprised if some people start to accept it after it's a little bit more fleshed out and there's a larger market cap and that kind of thing. But let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. Right now, yeah, there's a little bit of weakness. I'm not worried. This happens on Sundays a lot. These liquidation events where we go down, this is really nothing. We went down $1,000 or so. But, a lot of the time people want to know what's happening. I did the same thing, right? I saw us down below this support level that we had seen a couple times at 115,000 just over the last 5 days. I saw us break below it and I automatically went to Twitter and was like, what's happening? But it looks like we are finding some support right where we saw it before, around 114,400. We'll see if we hold this. We had some resistance at this level back on September 11, just 10 days ago. So it looks like maybe flipping it into support, but would not be surprised either if we fell down a little bit. That's completely normal. We have rallied from 107,000 up to 117 or almost 118. So if we fall down just a little bit, it's not super surprising, right? Whales like to manipulate on the weekend when there's lower volume. This is a very low volume wick. So I'm not worried, but let me know your thoughts. The market opens tomorrow. ETFs are going to be buying up or selling crypto. There were some other big things happening this week. If you haven't seen my last video, I talk about that and everything you need to know going into the week. So check that out. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Check out BYD, BTCC, BTNX, WEEX, BLOFIN underneath the video. Sign up for multiple exchanges because it's good to have your crypto spread out over a couple exchanges. Just the crypto you're trading, obviously. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.